Welcome to the Design Master Electrical RT video tutorial series. The first video in this series will show you how to start a new project, modify panels and other distribution equipment, manage branch circuit devices, perform fault and voltage drop calculations, and update the project customization. The second video will show you how to generate a one-line diagram in AutoCAD based on your project. If you'd like to follow along, links to the written tutorial and project files can be found at the bottom of this page. Let's get started. The first step in generating a one-line diagram is exporting your project using the Export One-Line command. The first time you run the command, this dialog box will open. Basic information about the process of creating and updating one-line diagrams is provided, along with a link to the AutoCAD add-in and a separate exporting video. If you've been following the tutorial so far, you can safely check the Do Not Show This Dialog Box Again box and press the OK button to continue. Select the .dem file we created in the previous video, and the export process will begin. The first time you run a DM Electrical RT command in AutoCAD, the information will be imported automatically. The one-line diagram is generated using the distribution equipment defined in your Revit model. You can use the Generate One-Line and Generate Riser commands to simply select a starting point and let the software map out all of the downstream devices. But that can make it difficult to customize the layout, especially for larger projects. Instead, we'll start with the Insert Distribution Equipment command. This method allows you to modify each device as it is added to the diagram. In this dialog box, you can select the piece of distribution equipment to insert, whether feeders are drawn vertically for a one-line or horizontally for a riser, and the block representing the selected device. You can also press the Edit button to make changes to the overcurrent protection blocks upstream and downstream of each device. Select T-Service. Set the block to Transformer with labels one line with box, and press the OK button. Specify an insertion point for the transformer. Next, we'll add the switchboard. Run the Insert Distribution Equipment command again. Select the switchboard. Set the block to Custom Panel Box with Bus, and press the OK button. You will be asked to draw a rectangle, then specify the length of the bus. If the rectangle and bus are drawn horizontally, you will also be asked to specify where the feeder will connect to the bus. We can let the software handle the rest of the diagram. Run the Generate One-Line command. Here, you can select the starting point from a tree or list, or from the drawing. The Edit button is available for this command as well. Select T-Service. When you press the OK button, the remaining downstream devices will be drawn automatically using the default block settings. Moving distribution equipment on the diagram is as simple as using the AutoCAD Move command. The feeders and labels will follow. To adjust feeders, select the feeder and move each segment using the grips provided. Labels displaying the name, voltage, and other information for a piece of distribution equipment can be added using the Insert and Modify Labels command. Select the switchboard. In this dialog box, you can set which labels are displayed, whether the label has a prefix or suffix, and more. The value column shows how the label will be displayed on the drawing. For the description, add switchboard as a prefix. Spaces are not automatically included for prefixes and suffixes, so make sure you include one. When you make changes to a label, the label will be set to display automatically. For the volts label, check the box manually. For the fault at device in amps row, add fault equals as a prefix. Press the OK button to insert the labels on the drawing. Specify the insertion point for the description label. Once the first label has been placed, you can press Enter to insert the next label directly below the previous one. Labels can be adjusted on the drawing using the grips provided. The center grip rotates the text box about the top left grip, which can be used to move the labels. The other grips are used to modify the size of the text box, which affects text wrapping. You can change the blocks on the diagram using the Change Graphics command. Select this feeder and press Enter. Here, you can set whether the feeder ID is displayed, the type of block displayed for the overcurrent protection, and the blocks displayed at either end of the feeder. Set the OCP block to circuit breaker and press the OK button. The block is inserted automatically and can be moved along the feeder using the grips provided. To show how easy it can be to track changes to your project on the one-line diagram, let's make some adjustments. Run the Panel Edit command. Select Transformer TP1A and set the transformer kVA to 150. Then select panel PP1A and set the bus amps to 150. Then press the Exit button. Run the Export One-Line command. Because we've already set the database location, a different dialog box will appear. Select Calculate, then Export. To show the changes on the one-line diagram, run the Update One-Line Diagram command. The labels have been updated to show the latest values. This concludes the Design Master Electrical RT video tutorial series. For more information about our software, you can read the user manual or visit the knowledge base using the links at the bottom of this page. You can also contact us by calling 866-516-9497 or emailing support@designmaster.biz. Take care.